This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Here we go.
And they won the only game they played against this team. And this is their final matchup of the year.
And just as much motivation on the other side of the equation. Like, no team likes getting swept, whether it's against your biggest rival or a team you don't even care about.
Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Outside Maxey. Pass to Barnes. Here's the three. First shot won't go. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Barnes comes with a double team. Here's Joe, guarded by Edwards. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Portis. It's Barnes on the wing. He takes it in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Barnes comes with a double team. Here's Joe. Fires in the triple. Joe's got 5 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Warriors foul. Bruce Bowen. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Warriors. Ayton inside. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Portis.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
No good on the three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Ayton. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Hard to stop Ayton once he gets moving downhill.
Here's Maxey. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Maxey. Barnes a screen. Lets a three fly. Chicago grabs the miss. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Outside Barnes. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. It's Edwards with a drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, momentum and commitment on the drive from Edwards. Going inside and running right into a foul.
The first free throw is good. But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Warriors trail by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Cuts off the pass. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Outrunning the opposition. Ayton's got those long strides. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Joe. Back to Holmgren. There's the three. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Now Eubanks. Outside Maxey. Here's Edwards. Some solid defense from James. Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Now Eubanks. Inside. Right side Jones. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now James. No points so far. Here's Joe. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And so it's Chicago, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
The Warriors 11.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Pass to Porter. From downtown. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Bulls. There's Holmgren on the slam.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Portis outside. Now here's Porter, defended by Jones. Porter's shot is off. Bulls leading by 10. Here's Grimes. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
DeAnthony Melton.
Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Here's Barnes, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, such a presence in close. Barnes fighting through the whistle and getting his.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Barnes. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Grimes. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Barnes. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Here's Melton. On the wing, Porter. Portis outside. Here's Barnes. Chicago grabs the miss.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Here's Murray Boyles. Deflected. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Jones. And there's a pick. Pass to Murray Boyles. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Markkanen. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Warriors trail by 11. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. To the left side wing. Here's Ware. Jones with the ball. No made baskets yet. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards with some muscle.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
Barnes comes with a double team. It's stolen by Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Edwards looking it over. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. Chicago leading by 9. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Jones misses.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Bowen. Check by James. For 3, Maxey. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Here's James. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Jones. Here's Maxey. It doesn't go for him. And James has got the ball here for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Pass to Bowen. Right side, Maxey. James with the block.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And so here is Chicago. Leonard for 3. That shot is off. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. All right, let's get an update on Scotty Barnes. What's the latest, Allie?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors head athletic trainer. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. A return tonight is no longer in the cards. The question now is this a multi-game injury? Something that's yet to be determined, guys.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
Outside Jones. Leonard on the wing. He's scoreless. Hits a three-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Back to Maxey. Rejected by Holmgren. And they'll get another chance. Jones misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Jones. Back to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Portis. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Edwards.
Chicago foul. Jones. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Inside, Edwards lays it in.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
In deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Maxey surveys. Pass to Bowen. Jacks up a 3. The shot that time not on target.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Back to Holmgren. And it's good for 2. Holmgren's got 7.
And the dime going to Ayton, expanding the passing part of his game.
And a nice finish on the layup.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Ayton, no good. Warriors trail by 6. And here is Maxey. 7 points in the game. Pass to Shannon. Porter in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porter's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And here's Jones. Knocked loose. Porter looks it over. Pass to Maxey. Here's Bowen. Now here's Maxey. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
With his reach, it's hard to get anything over DeAndre Ayton.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. They're running. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Warriors making a switch here. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Here's Golden State. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Bowen for the lead. Knocks it down from distance. Bowen's got 6.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Grimes' shot is off. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Out to the wing. Here's Grimes. No good. Had a chance to win the run there.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Melton. 6 on the shot clock. A layup off target. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
Jones from outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one.
The Warriors, 39.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Bulls trail by 3. To the right side. Here's Ware. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Ware's got his first 3 points of the game.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And Maxey, here we go. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
I just love the pace that Maxey plays at, constantly applying pressure to the defense.
James double teamed. Pass to Ware. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Ware's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And stolen by Jones. In transition, here come the Warriors. And then Portis with the dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing we need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Just another dime from LeBron. And this man, every time he drops a dime, I feel like he moves up the leaderboard.
Out to Portis. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Jones. Pass to Portis. Just 4 to shoot. On the wing, Jones. Outside Edwards. Here's Maxey. And the layup falls.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
Pass to Markkanen. And that's an intentional foul. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Both teams deciding to change it up. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively. 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Porter. Outside Edwards. Porter a screen. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Right side Edwards. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Double team on James. Portis with the steal. Here's Bowen. The three-pointer off the mark. Chicago leading. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Ware. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ware's got 9 points now in the second half.
Boy, Holmgren, I mean, wow. Just a great feel for the game, and he's so unselfish.
Back to Maxey. Out to Portis. And it's blocked. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Out to Leonard. Left side Joe. Outside Porter. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Jones. And it's rejected. Leonard outside. Now Holmgren. There's the double team with Porter. Oh, they get a hand on it. And they're on the break. He connects. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Chicago making a switch here. There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Leonard. Yes!
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when the time is short because he can handle the pressure.
Back to Maxey. Here's Porter. Going inside. Chicago with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14. There's the double team with Porter.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
So a close game sees Chicago.